Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Anna, and we are back for another Life After Lockup, Season 4, Episode 19. Always the bad guy. Let's just start off with Kayla and Tiffany. I forgot about Kevin. Kevin, Tiffany, and Kayla. It's been the Kayla show for a couple of episodes now. Um, so when are we gonna stop acting like Kayla just not out here dropping the N word every now and again? Because I read her lips, and at first I thought she said DICK, but no, she said, that's my nigga. I said, that's your what? No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not what he is. Um, but they open up their scene with Kevin and Tiffany. I know I missed last week, and Kevin and Tiffany went on a date to find they third, and Kayla followed them. And after they went on this date, Kevin dropped Tiffany off at work. Kayla is following them the whole time. So Kayla was plotting to, pop out on a date and go into Tiffany's job, but she didn't end up doing that because Kevin ended up seeing her ass, and he like, why are you here? And she's like, the usual spiel. I'm just so tired of you, and it's been 6 years, and you keep sleeping with me, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, are we for real? So he like, calm down, get in the car. Just come on, just get in the car. I said, girl, he ain't got to do nothing but soft talk you, and you melt like putty. And I'm just like, why is that? The dick must be dicking. It has to be. They doing some real nasty stuff that they can't do with nobody else, because I I don't understand. I really don't. Because she been crazy for 6 years, and I just don't understand how she hasn't completely snapped at this point. At this point, I'd have been snapped. 6 years and you still playing with me? I'm sorry. But like I said, all he had to do was soft talk her. Just come on, get in the car. Soft talk her and promise her some dick. Let's just go on back to the house. I'm gonna give you some. Put it on you. And we can forget about all this. And while he's saying that, she's like, yeah, that's cool, but I got to put that bitch in her place. And I'm just like, oh my God, girl. They're exhausting. Just so y'all know. They're extremely exhausting. So he get her, Kayla. Kevin gets Kayla back to his house, and he like, you want to take some shots? She's like, oh, some wine is fine. So they talking freaky nasty to each other, and he like, I want to get in the shower first. And this is what made me feel like this shit is just really contrived. You mean to tell me Kevin's slut ass went and got in the shower without his phone, and his phone is unlocked, and he left it in there with Kayla? I said, y'all playing with me. Why y'all playing with me? Why? Because ain't no way. So since he left the phone there, of course Kayla goes through the phone, and I guess she's going through his messages with Tiffany, and Kayla calling Tiffany a lame ass bitch. I'm just like, oh my God, she gets on my nerves. Like, it's killing me softly. It really is. She decides to send her a video. She gets up and goes to the bathroom door, and she opens the door, and she like, you almost ready, baby? And he like, yeah. Are you ready? Or some more freaky nasty stuff. And she said, don't keep me waiting too long. Some shit like that. and closes the door. Meanwhile, she's recording. And then she say, yeah, bitch, that's my nigga. So stay out. I couldn't get past that's our nigga. I don't really know what she said after that. And I'm just like, y'all really just gonna keep acting like she ain't doing that. Ain't nobody black on production. That it's cool. Okay, whatever. So they show Tiffany in the car with her friend. I guess she's driving home from work, and she get the text message. She like, oh wow. She like, okay, well thanks. I'm glad you let me know so you can have them. I said, girl, bye. You had that girl drop you off at their house so y'all can have a threesome. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. Anyway, Taylor and Chance. So Dumb and Dumber is at a wedding venue site. And I guess the woman that owns the place, I didn't catch her name. I apologize. She is showing them, the venue. And she's like, this is basically a do-it-yourself kind of thing. Like, you can put whatever you want to put in here. One side is we're gonna have the tables here. Something she said was after they was done eating, she was gonna clear the table and that was gonna be their dance floor. I'm like, I guess that's cool, whatever. So Chance, with his extra ass, he talking about, oh yeah, maybe we can get like a runway and we can put like water in here and rocks. And Taylor's like, babe, you can't put water in here. Like, look at this lady. She running away from you because you sound crazy. And I'm just like, shut up. Because you just always want to be doing some old extra goofy shit. Like, stop. Nobody put no damn water in there. Who gonna clean it up? When y'all in there drunk and y'all fuck it up. Boy, go sit down, Chance. So they get done with that. And they discuss money. Maybe I'm getting the last episode mixed up with this episode, but I believe they talked about money this episode too. And she like, I don't think that we should be spending all this money on this wedding right now. Like, what if we got, big expenses coming up? And at this point, she hasn't told Chance that she's pregnant, so I'm guessing this is when she told him. And she like, what if, other expenses coming up? And then she tell him that she's pregnant. And then he's excited. Taylor don't seem excited to me. Taylor seemed like she is... I know what it is. Taylor is realizing that she probably bit off more than she can chew, for lack of a better term. You seeing how irresponsible this MF is. And he just... get loans here willy-nilly, buying cars, just making rash decisions financially without your consent. You just not realizing how loose he is. And that's really unfortunate because now you're pregnant back. Taylor don't seem happy no more. When it was they first got out, it was all good. Then I think once Bobby got sent back to rehab, and then she found out she was pregnant in between all that time, she like, I don't think I want to do this. Like, he tells her that he goes to see a house that he got a pre-approved loan for, and he said it's in St. Louis, and the mortgage will only be $800 a month for us, but if we rented it out, we could charge $2,000. And Taylor is just like, first of all, my dream house, you ain't never thought it was gonna be in St. Louis. And he just kind of like, you keep telling her, well, you thinking negative and you living in negative. He said some stupid ass term that only makes sense to Chance. And I'm just looking at him like, why do you think you so philosophical and you think you so smart? Like, he really think he's smarter than the average bear, and he's not. Ugh, he gets on my nerves. So Taylor's not happy about this decision, and it seems like more and more every time Chance don't get his way, he gets really upset. And he told her at one point, like, basically, I don't need to be here. Like, I think maybe I'm regretting my decision. Sorry, I'm all over the place. In the new house, I think I missed some stuff, but I believe they're in a new house, and Bobby's supposed to be coming home. No, that's not the new house. That's the old house. Bobby's supposed to be coming home, and Chance is like, let's make some signs for your auntie. And the girl's like, cool. And then the little baby that got all that sass was like, so is she going to be in this house or is she going to be out there? And Chance says she's going to be in her room, which is basically still the garage. So they left the girls to finish making the welcome home banner for Bobby. And they go, try to fix up Bobby's area. And immediately when they get in there, Chance is the girl. Bobby ain't even gotten home. And he's like, I just hope we're not making a big mistake. And that's another thing that's, I think, annoying Taylor. You keep talking about my twin, and we gonna get it popping up in here. Because he always seemed to want to put Bobby down. Like, you ain't a former drug addict or current drug addict. I don't know, but possibly. Like, he act like he's so high and mighty and better than her because he got his shit together right now. And that's only what we see on the screen. So we don't know what shady shit you probably doing. Like, who are you? Who do you like? I really want to know who this man think he is. So I can tell that Taylor is getting pretty annoyed by that. And she like, well, don't think so negative. And I think around that time is when he told her that he don't need to be here. And Taylor is on some, really, it feels like, nigga, whatever. At this point, you can go. I want her to break up with him. Let him see his baby, whatever you need to do. If he behaves well enough for him to see his child, or if you got to go through the courts, whatever. Get away from him. You and your children. Because he's trying to take over. And I think you starting to realize that he's trying to completely take over. Like, you basically, if he had the chance, he'd sell that lady house already. I seen somebody comment on the website that I watched this on. And, well, rewatched it on. Because I have Philo now. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Talking too much. Somebody said that he's trying to hurry up and marry Taylor so that he can legally sign documents on her behalf. And I'm like, you thinking that might be accurate. I don't put it past him. I don't trust him. I know I don't trust him. Anyway, let's move on. We've been on them too long. Puppy and Amber. Amber is having a party, and she has a boyfriend. His name I do not remember, but he has two boys. They look like twins. They might be twins, but two teenage boys, no older than 13, 14. And, they come to the house, and this is her first time meeting these children. So everybody come to the party, everything going good. It's all cool. And then Eric and Puppy walk in. Soon as they walk in, the party goes to shit. Because first of all, Amber, like, I see some people like irritated at Puppy because she got into it with Amber, but I feel like Amber is doing too much. She is. She's doing a lot. Because when he walked in, first of all, this is not fodder for the party. Like, why are we even talking about this? She brought this man, and you starting up shit. You already know what your friend. You already know how your friend is. So why would you even do that? She come in, Eric come in, and she like, you still mad at me? From what's her name? He like, no, it's, it's all good. I'm cool. It's all good, bitch. I'm here. So she like, but you was mad though, and I'm just like, you pushing it. Just chill out, cause you're doing a lot. And I feel like that's what escalated the bullshit, because then they end up getting on the conversation of, oh, that's not what happened. Eric's wife texted him and told him that Amber had been trying to get in touch with her. So Puppy like, why the fuck would she do that? So she told Queen, and Queen like, oh my God. And then Puppy confronts Amber, and she like, why would you do that? And she like, all I did was ask her, are they getting divorced? And she was like, but why would you? I didn't ask you to do that. So why would you do that? And she like, I'm just trying to look out for you because you're my friend and you're calling me every night. You just called me and Queen last night and we both cried with you. And I'm just like, I understand all of that. However, you don't hit up no bitch unless your friend gave you the green light. Take me, I'm telling y'all, because I've done this before. I ain't never just went on go mode without my best friend permission. No. Like, is it cool if I like tell this bitch something? I ain't gonna do it if you don't want me to do it, but I will on your behalf. And if she said no, then it's a no. But for you to just go and message this lady, like, that ain't none of your business. If Puppy want to live in delusion, then let her. Just tell her to stop talking to you about this shit. I've had my friend tell me, if you're going to continue to be goofy, I want to hear about it no more. I think that was my best friend that told me that. And you know what? You can't be mad at the person, because I don't want to hear you keep crying about that shit. If you're going to continue to deal with it, then be quiet. Let that man cheat in peace and do what he going to do. But stop telling me. You need to find another friend that's goofy like you and cry about it. But I'm not the one. So I don't agree that Amber wasn't wrong, because she was. You shouldn't have got in that lady inbox, because you don't even know if she knew. Like, you blowing up people's spot, and you wouldn't appreciate that if somebody was doing that to you. Amber has been doing too much the past couple of episodes. Like, I understand you love Puppy, but it's starting to give, I'm stuttering. It's starting to give that you got feelings for Puppy, and it's like, bitch, that ship has sailed, because Puppy tried to be with you. Sometimes Amber act like she Puppy bitch, and it's like, but y'all not together, because that ain't what you wanted. Or is it? So meanwhile, the children, everybody, Amber was finna put her hands on Puppy. Mind you, Puppy pregnant. Not only is Puppy pregnant, you got all your friends here. You swinging on your friends. Queen said she got hit in the damn face. She was supposed to go to a damn family party, and she couldn't damn make it because she was over here dealing with you and Memphis. So the kids done seen it, or if they was in the other room, they heard it. Either way, boyfriend didn't like that at all. And I meant to look, because I watched this episode twice, once at home and the second time while I was at work. I was listening to it. I didn't get a chance to actually look at the screen. So I wanted to know, can y'all let me know what Eric was doing when they got the tussling? Because I remember seeing him up in the mix. Because I think he really, he lighted that flame and waited for it to go kaboom. Because he was just sitting there with a plain look on his face, watching the exchange. Y'all let me know if he was in the mix when Amber tried to steal off his pregnant girlfriend. So after all that happens, the boyfriend leaves, and I think he came back later that night to talk to her, and they made it seem like he was gonna break up with her, but he didn't. He took a 5-second pause in between what the hell he was saying to make us feel like he was gonna break up with her. That annoyed the hell out of me. WeTV, stop doing that. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna watch. You ain't gotta play me like that. So he tells her, I dealt with that enough in my marriage, and I'll be good and goddamn if you finna do this shit around my children. I'm not gonna tolerate it. So I'm done with Amber and Puppy shit. And I'm just like, y'all get on my goddamn nerves. But I did think he was gonna break up with her, because that's a no. You don't do that. You just not meeting these kids. That is a horrible first impression. Like, why the hell would you do that? Did y'all not think that through? Child, it was a hot, flaming mess. And Amber ought to be embarrassed. I think her boyfriend made her feel shamed enough, but you ought to be shamed. Because that was a hot ass mess. Then Puppy and Eric get home and they talking about it. And he was like, I'm in the same place with Amber that I always was. Nowhere. I'm just like, if y'all don't come and get him, please come and get him. Because what? Oh, he like, I think y'all need some, time apart. He was like, here I am, and you always making me the bad guy. And then Puppy dropped a bomb on him. He said, just because Amber is also the bad guy today does not mean that you are not. So once she said that, here this goofy motherfucker gonna pull out, I guess, I don't know what that was, but he had gotten served with divorce papers because the wife filed. So Puppy was like, oh, so you got served. And he like, yep, I thought you'd be happy to see this. And she was like, so that means she filed. And he was like, yeah. And she was like, so you good? He like, don't I look like I'm good? Like, I ain't got nothing to worry about. And I'm just like, Puppy gonna say in her confessional, just because, it got filed don't mean that he wanted it to happen, because she was the one that filed. And I'm like, you goddamn right. That lady said when she got that DM, she like, I'm not gonna be continuing to deal with this bullshit. I'm out officially. So they probably was separated but still fucking around. And then when she found that out, she like, oh no, I'm not gonna be dealing with this nonsense. I see y'all around the way. We not doing this. I'm cool. So now you got this goofy all to yourself until he finds some other women to play with in the streets while you're pregnant. Because this is not finna. It's already not a good situation. It's only gonna get worse as your pregnancy progresses. I'm sorry to tell you. With a man like that, girl, it was doomed from the start. It was doomed from the start. I'm sorry to tell you, dear. Who else we got? Deontay and Lindsay. I told y'all. What's the catch? We done found the catch. Blaine actually does have feelings for Lindsay. And apparently Lindsay has feelings for Blaine as well. Apparently Lindsay works for Blaine, making $10 an hour doing construction on God knows what that was. But they end up stopping for a second and talking, and Lindsay is venting to Blaine about, how much she feels smothered by Deontay. And Blaine is like, now that you out of jail and we actually stand together, I can finally tell you, like, I always had feelings for you. And she like, really? So she take that all in. I don't really remember what she said. Sorry, I forgot a couple. I knew I was forgetting somebody. Where was I at? So, I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me. Oh, so like I said, he told her that he had feelings for her. And I think she got feelings for him too. I believe they kissed, or he kissed her on the cheek. And before that happened, Deontay had called Lindsay, and Blaine was like, let me guess who it is for $600. I'm like, it's Deontay. It's absolutely Deontay. So he like, what you doing? She like, I'm at work. And he like, oh, well, I'm finna come see you. And she like, all right, just, call me when you outside. Don't walk up to this door because my boss don't want me to have nobody on the work site. He'll be upset. Little do Deontay know that Blaine is her boss. And he hard head. So when he get there, he walk up to the window, and as he does that, he see Blaine kiss her on the cheek. So it's hell to pay when she get in the car. And he just telling her that he ain't like that. And, I don't feel comfortable with you with him. And Lindsay, like, basically the gist of it, she over this. And she feels smothered. And then he's arguing back with her like, how do you feel smothered? I'm just trying to show you love and I've been there for you. And I'm just like, all I could think about was, y'all watched each other's season, correct? How did neither one of you see this coming? Can somebody explain it to me? Lindsay, if you watch Deontay's season, you already know he was a clingy ass. He was going to call you every 5 seconds, want to be on you every 5 seconds. And then Deontay, if you watch Lindsay's season, you know she was an unstable cuckoo bird. And she's not getting as crazy on you as she could. But you about to hit the button. You about to hit the red button. So you're lucky that she's walking off. They end up getting into it again about the same thing. I couldn't say specifically what about. But she storms off down the street and she tell Blaine to come pick her up. And she's done. I know that was Blaine. They didn't specify who it was, but it was Blaine. So Deontay goes to the car, hits the car 2 times. He gonna cry on the way to wherever he going. He threw the letters that she had sent him all across the street. He gonna go pick them up. He also bought her a picture of her and Miley Grace that's probably broken, but he gonna go and pick that up too. So yeah, because he loved to throw his gifts around the pavement. Like, he ain't spend money on the shit. He gonna go back and get them letters. And he going back to get that picture frame. Just like he did with Nicole. He gonna put that bear and them shoes on the girl. I'm like, boy, I know you went back to get them shoes. I know you ain't left them shoes out there. Damn the bear. But you got them shoes. Anyway, let's skip Brittany and Ray. For now, they'll be last. Branwen and Chad. Branwen was so full of shit. So Branwen is having lunch or brunch or whatever with the blonde friend. The name is escaping me. The one she did housework for. Is it Jessica? We're going to call her Jessica. So Jessica ends up telling her that Tawny had text Chaz, and she did. She texted him and she was like, you need to see what your wife doing online. And she back escorting. But she's trying to put it all on Chaz, like, in this situation, he did something wrong. Because he walks in the cafe where they are, and he gave her flowers. And she's like, why don't you go and give them to Tawny? Tawny is the dark-haired friend that was crying about Branwen leaving to Kentucky. This is probably contrived too, but whatever. So he tells her... she tells him, why don't you go give them to Tawny? And he's like, what do you mean? She's like, since you love talking to her. He's like, no, I don't. Like, what are you talking about? She's like, go talk to whoever you want to. Go talk to all those women. Trying to spin it like he cheating on her or something and talking to women. It's like, no, bitch, you got told on. One of your friends told on you for whatever reason. And how you gonna flip it on him? Because you wrong. Like, if you don't get your stupid ass out of here. She back on drugs. That's what it's giving. What else happened? So she storms out of the cafe telling him, I don't want to talk to you. Fuck you. Fuck the marriage. And Chaz is following her down the street. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? If you don't leave that lady alone and go find you somebody that really love you, for real, and stop trying to be with these women that aesthetically are pleasing to you, but you are not aesthetically pleasing to them. Like, somebody out here will find you attractive, but not the women that you're going for. 99.99999% of the time, when corny, nerdy looking guys get with a Sophia Vergara, and I'm not saying that that's what Brandon is, but a woman that gives you va va voom, like, it's for the money, baby. Money, baby. That's what it's for. Now, some of the things, they really don't like them. They might end up falling for them a little bit as they get to know them. But sometimes when you get to know somebody that you're not necessarily attracted to, you end up falling in love with them anyway. I've done it before. But not falling in love, but you end up liking them. Whatever. So, I'm just like, Chaz, if you don't give her the rest, please. Because she finna really do you dirty. Now that she's caught, you don't give a fuck no more. She don't care. So you might as well let that go. Let that go. Because this is a lost cause. And you wasting your money steady coming down there, and she don't even want to talk to you. Like, Chaz, please. For the love of God. Save yourself. Before it get violent. Okay? Before you get your feelings hurt real bad. I just don't like how Brandon is trying to flip it on him. Like, he in the wrong. Keep talking to these girls. Like, girl, he ain't talking to no goddamn body. Somebody message him. And you know that. Your friend just told you that. So why are you snapping on him like he did something, like you weren't just talking to no whole nother man a couple of episodes ago? And what it's looking like from this website, you gonna be seeing about him. Get your stupid ass out of here. Go on, Brandon can go on about her business, Chaz. Please. Save yourself the trouble, because I don't feel like she's worth it. Sorry, not sorry. It's not worth it. Anyway, she got on my nerves too. Brittany and Ray. They still talking about this prenup. I hope y'all don't continue to harp on this. Like, why are they back? They have nothing going on. Absolutely nothing. They are just they pulling shit out the sky, because I do not care about this prenup stuff. But I'll pull something out of it. So they I guess they're getting ready to go to their prospective premarital parties. His bachelor party, her bachelorette party. She harping on him not, getting on strippers and getting too drunk and getting arrested. And I'm just like, girl, like, why are you acting like you don't know this man? He been out for how long? Has he been doing this? So why would he be doing it now? Like, come on now. Y'all playing. Y'all playing, and I don't care. Just like both the Britneys can go. Brittany and Ray, Brittany and Marcelino. I'm glad we ain't seen them in a couple of episodes, because I don't care about them either. But she harping on, if he smell like Bath and Body Works when he get home, it's gonna be a problem. It's just like, why do y'all do that? Like, I'm not even saying this as a bisexual woman. Like, I don't understand what the problem is for a dude to go to the strip club on his bachelor party no less, and get a lap dancer to, as long as you trust and confident in your man that he's not gonna sleep with the stripper. Which I'm not saying with the stripper like it's something wrong with strippers, but some niggas do sleep with strippers. But if you confident in your man not sleeping with him, you know this man not finna sleep with no stripper. What is the problem? He finna go see a ass shake and then come fuck you when you get home. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what the problem is. I don't get it. Like, can y'all cut that out, please? Please. Bitches take ass on the internet. So y'all really shouldn't be concerned about the strippers unless you out here with F-boy. And then if you are, that's a whole different problem that you have on your hands that you need to be worried about. Anyway. So they show her at her strip club, at her party, and she telling her friends, like, I don't care what he's doing at his bachelorette party. And one of her friends like, yeah, because it's going to be some different stuff going on than it is over here. And I'm just like, so it's a room full of Britneys right now. I'm cool. Like, can we hurry up with this scene because it seemed like all your friends irritating and probably just like you because you don't strike me as the type to hang with nobody that too much be disagreeing with you. So just because I ain't like that last year when even though the way Ray tried to set that up as a promise ring, it was goofy. However, I just felt like her friends was just doing entirely too much. Anyway, I didn't like that whole ordeal. But like I said, a room full of Britneys. Then they end up having a stripper. I did not rewind to see it. I think I missed it both times. But apparently a white man ran through there and shook his genitalia in that direction and bounced. So it's like, so it's cool for you to have genitalia in your face, but he can't watch somebody twerk. Like, why he can't have the Mercedes experience? Let me know. What's the problem? This is getting lengthy. So, like I said, Ray was end up talking to his friends about the situation. I don't think it ended badly. I think that he was just like, I'm not finna do this prenup shit. So hopefully it ain't no problem. Then, you know, her daddy talking about he don't give me a blessing. So I don't know what's about to happen. And I'm just like, y'all need to stop playing. The daddy too. Because he ain't worried about that shit. This is just so they can be on the show. I just find it weird that just so happened now mama on board and daddy was on board when he just got out of jail. Like he wasn't on board, but he wasn't tripping like he tripping now. So it feel contrived and fake and forced. Can get them off my screen. I don't want to see them. Anyway, that was Life After Lockup. Ooh, this is almost 40 minutes. Let me get off of here. Season 4, episode 19, Always the Bad Guy. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And again, thank you for my now 102 subscribers. I appreciate y'all so much. And talk to me. Get in the comments. Tell me what you thought about the episode. Tell me what was the goofiest part to you. Tell me who was the goofiest couple to you on this episode. And I'll see y'all. The next one coming on tomorrow, Jesus. I'll see y'all this in the next couple of days. I ain't gonna be super late with that one. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Bye.